God's most beloveds, welcome to part 5 on overcoming low self-esteem. So if you didn't watch my previous videos, kindly go back on my page and on my YouTube channel at SEN and watch them. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, as well as subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, don't forget to share this video with people out there so that we can, let people identify low self-esteem and eventually overcome it. So in my previous video, I spoke about time because I felt as we carry on this journey of rediscovering ourselves, there's someone out there who could not be taking this journey on because they're saying, me, I'm too old for this. No, you're never too old for anything, and I hope you learned that in my previous video. So today I'm going to talk about personal standards. These are basically values that you live by as a person. But if you are battling with low self-esteem like I did, you have no value. You have no values for yourself. Like you have no standards that you're living by. So people take you wherever they want to take you. Life takes you wherever it wants to take you. Because you have no limitations to what you can do and what you can't do. You have no limitations to what you can tolerate and what you can't tolerate. But as I said in a previous video, that even if you're battling with low self-esteem, deep inside you still know, I really don't like this. I'm really not okay with this. You still know what you like and what you don't like. You still know what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. The only problem you have is actually enforcing these feelings. You can't enforce your innermost feelings. So basically you've suppressed your innermost feelings. So that's why I said in my previous videos, you're so easy to manipulate. Now let me give you an example. I, Esther, am a very, very positive person. I love positive energy. I thrive on positive energy. So if you're a person who is negative, a person who is always putting other people down, you're not loyal, you're not trustworthy, I simply don't have your time. Like, I'm not going to tolerate you in my life. I might have tolerated you in the past, but once I notice that you're this kind of person, or life gives me an opportunity to actually see you for who you really are, I'm going to cut you off. I don't have your time. I'm not going to tolerate certain things about people. So if you have low self-esteem, you're still going to keep these people around. You're still going to keep people who are abusing you mentally around. You're still going to keep people who are abusing you physically around. You're still going to keep people who are always putting you down around. Like, you're still going to be giving room to this because there is no one in this world who has a high level of tolerance for nonsense like a person with low self-esteem. That's the truth. You tolerate people's behavior, you tolerate people's actions. And funny enough, let me tell you this one thing that you probably don't know. Now, the people in your life, your friends, your family, your partners, they know your value. They know the advantages that come with you. They know that when you're with Esther, you get this is an advantage to her, or and they feed off your energy. But if you really take time to assess, these people are actually benefiting more from you than you are from them. But you're not going to take off time to really find out this information. If you're not taking this journey to self, discovery, you're going to actually, in the long run, find out that the people who you are afraid of losing the most are really, like, they should have left long time ago. Like, you should have let them go. Like, you shouldn't even have wasted so much time with them like you did. And in the long run, you're eventually going to find out that these people even knew your value, but because they knew you're easily manipulated, you're the kind of person, you're so forgiving, and most of the times you tell yourself you're humble and you tell yourself you're so down to earth. Like, don't mistake being humble for having a low self-esteem. Those two things are very different, because I can be humble, I'm humble, but I have a limit to what I tolerate in my life. So today I want you to go back and set standards. Assess your life. You know the things you do for people. Sit down, if possible, write down the things you do for people. Write down the benefits that people are getting from you. Write down all these things. You're actually going to notice that these people should even be the ones scared of losing you, not the other way around, because they know your value, they know you're valuable, but because they know you don't know how valuable you are, they are always going to be taking advantage of you, and you're going to find yourself in spaces where you're manipulated, in situations that are going to be very disturbing to your mental health. So today, take time off, study yourself, set standards for your life, have limitations to what you accept in your life. For example, let me give you an example. As a girl, you know, we make friends. Now me, I used to have these friends in my life that you would, you know, go out and meet people in a new society. But then there's this, always this one particular friend who every time you're there with new people in a different place, the only thing they can say about you are the negative things. I used not to pay attention to these things. I used to think they were jokes. But there's a quote that I saw sometime, and it said the best way to tell a person the truth is by making them laugh. So if you have this kind of friends around you, every time you go in a place, they're always the ones who are bringing out negative things about you. They never have anything positive to say about you, but they know the positive things that come with you. But instead, when they're out there, when you're in the presence of other people, they are always picking on you, saying negative things about you, talking down on you. Cut them off. Have standards for your life. Anyone who threatens your mental health, anyone who puts you down, anyone who tries to devalue you, cut them off. Set boundaries for your life. Because if you do this, it's the only way you're now going to find yourself in a space where you're attracting people who are like you. Let me give you an example. If I am a Christian, I have a standard for the kind of friends I'm accepting in my life. So I don't expect a certain caliber of people in my life, you know. So you're even going to go out here and you're now going to meet the right people because you have now set standards. I don't tolerate this, so I'm not going to be seen in the company of such people. As I end, there's one thing I'm just going to touch shortly, and this is that your self-worth, your self-value, and the standards that you're setting have nothing to do with how you look like. Now I know society has set standards, beauty standards, and it has given worth more to people who look in like people who look like a certain way, and they're saying, oh, these people are more valuable than these ones. But as I end, I will further explain this more in my part 6. I want to tell you your self-worth, your self-value, your standards have nothing to do with what you look like. They have nothing to do with your physical appearance. It's all about what you want as a person and reinforcing what you want as a person. That will be all today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow, like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.